Imagine That. Imagine That music news. We get together and recap the weekly news stories that really matter in music. We changed our day to Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Shit, sorry.
There you go. He's already fucking up the program.
Fuck you.
So we welcome you. We'll be doing this on Sunday at 7 o'clock. This is our summer hours now.
Yeah.
Everybody's out doing shit, having a good time, enjoying the weather. Usually you guys are going back to work on Monday. Well, at least we hope you are. And we thought that'd be a little bit better until football season starts. So I think that's a good idea to do that. So welcome. I'm all fired up for the new show. All thinking I got some good stuff. I'm going to kill you. So I got Kyle Keller, Showbiz Pizza Kyle right here.
You should be sucking my asshole.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sitting here and some other fat prick isn't.
Yeah, I know it, man. Look at that. Consistency and dedication. What a guy, man. He was not even feeling that well earlier, and he's still out here trucking, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a good guy.
I told you I was the one you should depend on.
I got my wife, the boss lady, Tina Haddon over there. I'm Imagine Mike. As if you didn't know, I owned music stores all over Ohio and Indiana for the last 25 years. I wrote for some newspapers, worked for Ticketmaster, the RCA Dome, knew the guys that ran Rudolph Music Center that actually owned our Anderson Karma. So,
back in those days, it was Deer Creek.
Yeah, Deer Creek, which I still call Deer Creek. I don't care what anybody says. But it's all right.
Real quick, hey to Jackie Porter.
Hey.
Hey Taryn, man, I got to eat. Shit, I got to meet Aaron for the first time this week.
Oh, yeah.
And Zach took the day off on Friday, and I had to go in and get some records.
Cool. Yes. She knows her stuff there.
Yeah.
I used it up a little bit too, man.
Okay.
Anybody, Matinee and those guys on there already?
Let me see.
He's a regular. Yeah, he's on there. So.
Yeah, Matinee's on there. Hey, Matinee. The only reason I was sitting back, I didn't want this shit to fall.
Yeah. It's harder to see, really. Oh, man. Well, welcome. We appreciate you showing up. So we go through and we recap all this stuff. We do have a few things we usually do on every show. We do our segment Listen Here, where we talk about music for today. I felt sorry for this jack off, so I went ahead and gave him a Kyle's Corner, where he talks a little bit about music and shows his stuff off a little bit.
That's the X-rated minute of the show.
Yeah, we're not talking about porn.
Yeah.
I know how you get about that. So, also, a new segment is Versus. This week on Versus, I had to really kind of pull one out quickly, and one that came to my head was Bob Dylan against Elvis Presley. Who was the better?
And I know we were strapped for time, and that's usually Crawford's baby there, and Crawford has something wrong with his ass, so he wasn't able to come in today. But I think this will be an easy win for one.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. You think about it, it always kind of makes you wonder.
Well, the one I'm going to pick, I have a solid argument for that. I only have to say one or two things, and that's his fucking win.
Alright, well, you save that for later then, we'll get into that. This week we got one, this is very interesting one, and I think a lot of people could appreciate it right now. It's the top 10 protest songs. And these songs could stand for anything, but they were something trying to bring a voice to some cause or something, and it's intriguingly, it's so interesting to look up some of these songs and reminisce about some of them, because you didn't even know they were a protest song. So that's kind of cool.
Kirby's on.
Yeah, all right, Chris.
He was downtown Indianapolis when all that shit was going down.
No, wow.
I'm surprised they didn't kill it so honky ass.
Yeah. Now, there's one thing we don't usually talk about. We don't get into politics or religion too much, even though we all have our opinions about it. But I'll tell you, it's pretty neat to see some of the people standing up for their rights. This is something that I think it's been going on a long time. Not saying there's not a lot of good cops out there, but there's obviously a lot of cops who definitely use their badge for wrong reasons, and hopefully some of these good cops will kick out these bad cops eventually, and we'll figure it out.
I had a discussion with my stepdad, who's a deputy sheriff, about what happened.
Yeah.
And he said that you definitely put your knee in the guy's back. Don't put it anywhere near the throat.
Yeah, especially for 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But, I will say, one thing about us, man, or about me, I mean, I'm not really so much Democrat or Republican. I'm just about freedom. And everyone make sure you're trying to keep that in mind when this is all changing and everything. You guys all remember what happened after 9/11 and all the laws and things changed. What do you think is going to happen after this? So just be careful and stand up for our rights right now before you lose them, because they won't give them to you. They won't give them back to you if you lose them. So.
With both things that are happening, the virus and the protest, George, what's his last name? The guy who got murdered. I can't remember his last name.
Floyd.
George Floyd. With both the Floyd problem and the Corona problem, we're gonna lose some things.
Yeah, well, that's some of the things we don't want to do. So make sure while we're fighting for all this policing and stuff, that we make sure we stand up for our rights too. Because like I said, when they take them away, they won't give them back. So be careful of that. So, all right, let's get into first. Let's do t-shirts. We usually talk about t-shirts. You got?
I've got my Grateful Dead Alice in Wonderland shirt on. Yeah, fucking love this shirt. Nice. It mixes one of my favorite movies with one of my favorite bands. I love the cartoon, not the shitty Johnny Depp. Was it Johnny Depp or
Mad Hatter?
Yeah, he's the Mad Hatter.
Yeah. Awesome. The only good part about that live action version was the huge basset hound. And other than that, it was absolute shit. But that's just my opinion.
I thought it was cool. A little trippy. So, I have my old Imagine music shirt on that I've had for a long, long time.
It's the Newcastle colors. Yeah. I used to have one of those, but my stepmom destroyed it.
I actually just got some new shirts made that's going to look a lot like the old Imagine shirts with some other stuff. And on the back it says, music is the best medicine. That's our motto here. Me and Kyle have been through a lot of health problems, we're almost dying, trying to get a kidney transplant, all the cerebral palsy stuff he's got going on and stuff like that. And man, I'll tell you, there ain't been nothing better than getting together with you guys and talking music and stuff. I mean, it healed me when I was in a coma to everything else. And I'll tell you, man, it's been a great thing to bring all of us together. I mean, like last week, man, we had Sam out here playing. Sam were playing some music.
And your next door neighbor dog pissed on my band.
Yeah. The neighbor's dog came out and ran over to Kyle and pissed on his bag and everything.
I'm gonna piss on that dog.
That says a lot right there, my man.
Speaking of dogs, Rogue hadn't had a birthday this week.
Yeah, she turned 2, man. I put some cool pictures of her on my side.
She's the most well behaved of your children. And the cutest.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I was just thinking of something to come back on you on.
Come back.
Yeah. The only thing, you know what?
Yeah.
The only thing that'll fuck you is life.
And it has. Especially this week, man. I just had a horrible fucking week.
Yeah, that's in the air. So, we always just gotta keep positive, keep trucking along, you know that. So.
Hey, Rob Prince.
Rob Prince, alright.
Hey, I missed you, Rob. Yeah. We always try to shout people out, but sometimes we miss them. That's one of the many jobs Miss Haddon has.
Also, I know Rob's on there, and I know a few people added you. I put a little post on there this week. We've been amping up our Instagram and YouTube. I share on my page a post for the links. All you have to do is click on them, and it'll send you right there. If you make sure you please hit follow or like or something, so uh, your votes get tallied and everything when we do stuff. If you do that, and you won't miss out on anything.
And on YouTube, you hit subscribe.
Yeah, hit subscribe, obviously. Yeah, definitely.
Jackie
All right.
loves your shirt, Kyle.
Thanks, Jackie.
Oh, yeah, I bet she does. All right, let's get into listen here. Yeah, I made even Tina do one of these this week,
Oh, I'm sure that'll be interesting.
If you didn't know, Tina...
I'm not being...
Back off, Kyle.
Yep. Tina is our Wilson, basically to the Tim Allen show, because she's always saying stuff, but you never see her face. She is shy of the camera, I guess.
My mind went to that fucking... When you said Wilson, my mind went to that Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, to the soccer ball?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't a soccer ball, it was volleyball.
Yeah.
Volleyball.
All right, listen here. Let's get to that. That is stuff that we thought was really cool that we listened to today only, that we thought we'd share with you and make you kind of reminisce about a cool band or a song or something. So,
mine is something I've been listening to pretty much all this week. I'm on a Big Bad Brains kick. Quickness. It's their 1989 album. I've had to listen to it on Spotify because I don't buy CDs anymore, and it didn't get a pressing in the US. And I want to get a pressing from Sweden, but the
you couldn't fly there.
No, the shipping because of the coronavirus is horrible.
Yeah, that's right. It is. I've ordered a bunch of stuff, and it's taking way longer than usual.
Mike, say hi to Aunt Luann.
Oh, hi, Aunt Luann. Thanks for watching.
Hi.
Oh.
Well, I'm talking about the shipping prices.
Yeah.
Like that copy from Sweden that I'm looking at is $20, but with shipping it's an extra $34.
Oh, yeah.
And I ain't paying that right now.
That's a lot of money, man.
I'll wait until it fucking goes down.
If you do that, you'd have to be two people, because not a single person's that stupid.
Well, I've paid some pretty high prices for
I know, if you want it
vinyl
that bad, that's a lot of money.
that I shouldn't have. And my buddy Adam looked at me right after I bought it and said, "You could have gotten that for a much better price." And I was like, "I know, but it's right here and I want it."
Yeah, that happens to everybody.
What you listen to, my man?
Well, I was really getting into it, and I posted it because I was jamming out to it. A band that I'm really into that I'm expecting big things from is Fever 333.
Oh, I love them.
They're a lot like Rage Against the Machine, a little bit of Linkin Park.
They were with Korn last year,
yeah,
and I was so bummed that I didn't get to go.
They got some great stuff on YouTube and stuff. They are an incredible band.
Adam Lynn said their energy was just fucking off.
I mean, I've seen Rage Against the Machine and all those bands live many a time, and I'm telling you, they made me feel like I was kind of watching that.
Yeah.
Real lively and everything. If you haven't never heard of them, check them out. I promise you, these guys are going to be huge, and you'll see. And I listened to Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
That's the guys that were going to open up for Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
They're a lot more rapish, but they had some good stuff. I was checking them out today. You should check these two guys, these two bands right here are kind of the hot new things that'll be taking over the charts and everything here real soon. So, what about you, teeny weeny?
Well, I just went back to one of my top favorite bands, and I was listening to him.
Him, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, we jammed out to some live him today on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Hey, one of the things I forgot to tell you guys, follow the page, you already know. I'm telling you, everything's on, what we talk about is usually on the page. I'm on there all the time, posting stuff every single day. I've been getting some killer memes of music and stuff on there. They're just hilarious. All those get put on Instagram, and most of them on Facebook, but all of them get put on Instagram. I'm telling you, it's really fun. But we're going to be giving away a $15 Papa John gift certificate this week, and I had some really cool Beatles patch that I want to give, but this was also cool. This is out of my collection. Them Crooked Vultures.
Oh, yeah.
Live concert DVD. You can't buy this in a store. It's, obviously Foo Fighters, Zeppelin, all these guys together doing Them Crooked Vultures. So you'll get that. And I almost didn't want to give this away, but this is killer. And you get a picture of Kyle. You get a picture of Kyle, hairy chest and all.
Yeah.
You have to frame this, but you do get a picture of Kyle. You have to take that.
We'll even let Kyle autograph it for you.
Yep, we'll have him autograph it. And it'll be a collector's item. I mean, he's got more money than Bill Gates, man. I'm telling you, these candles that he made that smell like him and all this other stuff. I'm telling you.
It's inspiration and possum.
Yep.
Oh, I might actually draw some hair.
I think you got enough hair on there. You don't need to draw anymore.
We
it takes off your chest and put it on
We
there.
need to do some hair plugs for men and take it from your chest.
Yeah, man. So
that
might be worth the most. Getting that picture, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Whatever.
Troy Razor and Dina Lamberson.
Dina Lamberson and Troy Razor.
Ew.
Awesome. Man.
Bye.
You guys comment anything on there. Tell me Kyle's ugly, which, we hear that all the time, or whatever else on there. You get a chance to win that stuff just by commenting. So you might as well, say something, I guess.
Yeah, make it a good one. Make us laugh.
Yeah. Let me see. What else I got? I kind of prepared myself for you this week, Kyle, because I knew this was going to happen.
We need to get Jackie her Kyle candle. She still wants one.
Yeah, we'll get him candle. One. Kyle, you have so much charm and charisma as a burning orphanage. Oh, man. I was ready to fight you this week, man. I had some good ones. So, all right. We'll have verses. Bob Dylan, Elvis Intermittent, top 10 protest songs, but we're going to go ahead and get into Kyle's Corner, I guess. So,
yeah!
Yay!
The good part of the show.
Oh, yeah.
This is something I just got from my buddy Adam. It's the 1973 collector's pressing of Dark Side of the Moon, and what's special about this copy is these collector copies came with stickers and posters that didn't always survive.
Just throw back on too.
Whoever they, people usually hung them up and used the stickers.
Yeah, that's cool.
But luckily, Adam found a copy that was unfucked around with. So these are the stickers. Hold them up, Vanna.
You make me wish I had more middle fingers, man.
I wasn't gone with another middle finger. I better not finish that song. And posters. And I haven't even.
He's upside down.
Yeah, man. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, back in the day when they really put good stuff in the albums to make you like the band even more, since you paid all for it, it's really cool.
Yeah. And my personal feelings about Dark Side of the Moon, it is one of the greatest. Well, everybody knows it's one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yep.
And it is so much better on the vinyl format than any other format.
See, isn't that cool? You get these for free when you buy the vinyl album instead of paying, what, $6, $7.99 in the store because you want it to, because everybody loves that. That's a great picture.
Yeah, but copies of this with the original stuff in it go for buku on Discogs.
Yeah, I bet.
But that album is so much better on vinyl than any other format. I personally think it's flat on CD. It's one of the greatest records of all time.
I got it on the gold disc, and I think it's phenomenal on there.
I only ever got one gold disc. I got Who's Next.
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent pressing. Glad to have it. And because I got that pressing, I gave Mike my other original pressing.
Yeah, thank you. That was awesome, man.
No big deal. I don't have room for multiple pressings.
Yeah.
And I'm not obsessive like Adam is. That motherfucker just realized he has 5 copies of Joan Jett I Love Rock and Roll. Who needs 5 copies of that?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'd give them away too. Somebody might want them. You're not the dumbest person in the world, Kyle. Just hope that guy don't die.
Yeah.
You got a killer collection though, man. You really do.
Scott will die sometime before I do.
Some people work harder to it. Some don't.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to keep this down to one thing a week.
Well, you got that much stuff in there. That's great. That's a good share. That'd be awesome. So, all right, then let's get into the music news here for the week. Some recaps so we can get into the other stuff. And what? The good stuff? Oh gosh. All right. This week in news, one of the big stories was yesterday they announced that Hollywood music, TV, film studios all can resume in California on June 12th. So we'll be able to get back to that, and they are talking already in the same breath about what they're going to do about the concerts coming out. They're going to start getting some ideas on what to do about that, but at least the music and the movies are going to start filming again, so we can try to get some stuff in. It seems like we haven't had any movies come out in the theater or anything, or at least on a demand, because nobody wants to put them out right now. So hopefully that's some good news. I'll look forward to that. I love this story. Love it.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I had something to share. I forgot all about it. I got so excited about the gift certificate. I kind of got excited because I didn't have to look at Scott during the show for once. And I forgot all about to tell people that we broke another record this week, man. Pretty freaking cool.
I see that shit behind you. Don't fucking do it.
We broke another record. We added
quite a few people.
Woo-hoo! And we're going to celebrate a little bit. Woo-hoo! I'm so happy. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh!
God damn it. Damn it. Ah! The dog shit's going to be colorful again.
God! Kyle had an over-erection and...
Oh. Over-erection.
It got messy.
You can't fucking speak English.
Oh my God. It came all over the place. Oh shit. That stuff's kind of wet.
Trust me, if it was my cum, I'd still be coming.
Yeah, well,
and,
that much. Wow, okay, man. That kind of is like you in a roundabout way, Scott.
Yeah, if you fucked up my shit, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
There's nothing on your shit. We'll be a baby.
Don't
sprayed
do it
me
again.
Too. Oh, she sprayed me too, bitch.
Oh, he just called Tina a bitch.
No, I called you a bitch. I'm not that dumb. Oh my God.
Let your dog have colorful shit.
I know. Hopefully she won't eat it.
I don't know. She's pretty fucking dumb.
She's not dumb.
See, you say about my dog.
Shut the hell up. Don't insult my dog.
Does your ass ever get so jealous of the shit that comes out of your mouth? Oh, man. This story I love big time. Rat, Round and Rounds, back on the Billboard charts because of that Geico commercial. Almost 9 million people have watched that commercial on YouTube, man. Can you believe that?
Yeah. I met Stephen Piercy a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember you got a picture of him or something.
He's still rocking them skinny jeans.
Yeah, man, he's still tiny, ain't he?
He still thinks it's 1984.
Hey, that's alright. Sometimes that's cool. I like it. Willie Nelson and Paul Simon put together a charity benefit. It's called a Night for Austin, Texas. They're helping some of the people down there because that's where they're from. Britt Daniel of Spoon, Nora Jones, Gary Clark Jr., Bonnie Wright, Boz Scaggs, James Taylor. There's your favorite guy, man, James Taylor. There you go.
That's your crush. Speaking of crushes,
well, I love it. June 10th at 8 p.m. It'll be on there. A great benefit for a great cause. All those people on there. Check that out. Go.
Speaking of crushes, Kenny just checked in.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Jo George just said hey.
Oh, yeah, Amy Jo George. She's awesome. I'm going to get Kenny on here and sing some karaoke one night. We'll get Tina and him all liquored up and watch him go crazy and sing a bunch of crazy songs. It'll be fun. Settle down, Kyle. Settle down.
That's my idea of a good time.
Alright. Hey, this week, June 6th, was Slayer Day. You could stream the Relentless Killology for $6.66. You can actually still do that right now if you want to check out that.
I haven't watched that yet.
That's that brand new movie they just put out.
Because I'm really afraid of it, because it's like, have you seen Through the Nevers Metallica?
That what?
Through the Nevers, that movie that Metallica released.
Yeah, some of it.
Okay, it's just like that format, and I hated that thing, so I'm probably gonna hate the Slayer one too.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
And yesterday was Tom Araya's birthday.
Yeah, that's true. Don't get into any of that yet. We'll get to it.
Okay. You just mentioned Slayer.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Pearl Jam releases an uncensored Jeremy video for the National Gun Awareness Day that was this week. They had a video a long time ago, if you're a big fan like us or remember, and it got pulled because of the violence of guns and stuff like that. Well, I think they went ahead and re-released it and had some stuff in there and put it out because it's okay to watch it now, but it wasn't okay to watch it then.
Well, we're talking 25, almost 26 years.
Yep. This was a really funny story. Protesters in New York stole police radio and blasted "Breaking the Law" by Judas Priest during the protest. Good pick of a song. At least they didn't pick, "Fuck the Police" by NWA or anything. But
or a cop killer.
Yeah, body count cop killer.
Yeah, I found an original copy of that on vinyl with Cop Killer still on it.
Yep, I used to have the original on that.
And it was too rich for my blood.
Yeah, it was a big thing back then.
The guy wanted like $100 for it. Man.
No.
I'm not big on that record anyway. So.
Here's definitely a sad piece of news this week. The Indiana State Fair is canceled. Won't be having that this year. No corn dogs and, I don't know.
Deep fried butter.
Deep fried Twinkies and butter and all that. There's some good bands that come through too.
I only went to the state fair once in my life. I'm not big on rides.
They actually hired you as a clown that time?
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty cool.
I was a toddler.
Man, they had almost 900,000 people attend that last year.
And mark my words, even though Whorehound and Days of the Dead are still keeping their schedule for Indianapolis,
yeah,
the state's gonna come in and pull that, so you be a fucking dumbass to buy tickets.
Well, at least it's like Tool and some of them canceled the tour so they could refund the money back to people right now. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Some sad news this week. Steve Priest, the bassist of Sweet, died at the age of 72. That was always a cool classic rock band, you know, Fox on the Run and
Yeah.
Ballroom Blitz and stuff. Man, that's too bad. It was a good rocking band.
Bigger overseas than they were here.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, that Fox on the Run had a really big part in Dazed and Confused movies.
And Ace Frehley did a killer version of it a few years ago. On one of his records.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at you and I was like going, you know what? You were so ugly when you were born. The doctor slapped your mom.
Oh
That
my
one.
God.
That
What the hell?
that one.
Oh,
I told you I was
Jesus.
coming.
That
Oh,
one's fucking
Jesus.
corny.
Oh my God.
I'm going after you. I was ready to.
Well, it's better
And
than.
see, I had some for Crawford, all these things I thought to say to you, and you know now you get them all. So
Oh my God.
Well, at least it's better than you calling me a child molester.
yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but that was
Sure.
fucking funny. Oh man! All right, what else we got here? Oh, we got some stuff, anniversaries, birthday things that kind of happen. I'll go through these pretty quick. It's always cool to reflect back on these. One of the biggest, my favorite one, pretty much of the week was U2's Joshua Tree turned 30 years old. That album did, and it's they did a tour for it last, a few years ago and stuff. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I was
We
supposed
went
to.
to it.
Yeah,
I was supposed to go to
Yeah.
that, but I didn't get to.
yeah, great band. One of my favorite bands. That album's one of my favorite albums of all time. First concert I ever went to.
I love that record also.
Mm-hmm. I like one of the best ones I ever did. But Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil turned 15 years old this week.
Never understood that band.
Yeah, and they have pretty good following. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Instep album was 30 years old. One of the greatest guitar players of all time. Metallica's Load turned 24 years old this week. That's making me feel old. Of course, Slayer's Kerry King had a birthday. He turned 56.
56.
Yeah. 56.
And then Tom Araya turned 59 yesterday.
Man. Blink 182 Enema of the State turned 21 years old this week.
Another
Wow.
band I don't get.
Yeah, they got good following. This will make you really feel old. The Beatles' Sgt. Pepper was released 53 years ago this week.
Why does that make me feel old?
We all grew up on it, We've had it.
I was born 20 years after that album was released.
Oh my God.
I
I don't have the time or the crayons to explain it right now, but that's okay.
I love that record though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Flaming Lips did a cover album of that whole album a few years ago.
Yeah. I forgot to mention also former Misfit drummer